Welcome! This tutorial will explain how to access, save, and cite articles from the Gale database. First of all, if you intend on using EasyBib to cite your sources, please be sure that EasyBib is open in Internet Explorer and that you are logged in and that you have a project made and that you're in the bibliography of that project. So your screen should look something like this one. To access the databases from school, simply go to Shortcuts and then Destiny. The databases will be listed on the left. Gale is one of the main databases that we use, so you click on the Gale link. Now you'll notice that there is a search bar at the top of this next page. This search bar is supposed to cross-search all of the different sections of Gale right here, but it does not do it very successfully. So my suggestion is going to be that you ignore this search bar and never use it to search. Instead, you should select the section of Gale that is most applicable to your project. So for example, if you're researching a person, biography in context is perfect for you. If you have an international issue, global issues in context is for you. If you have a controversial topic, opposing viewpoints, science in context. Student resources in context is great if it's kind of general. It doesn't fit into any other category. We also really like the literature in context, or literature resource center rather, for literary topics, and health and wellness resource center down here for health topics. What we're going to do today is explore opposing viewpoints in context because many of your research projects are controversial in nature. However, all of these databases work pretty much the same, so even if you're using a different section of Gale, this tutorial will apply for you. So I click on opposing viewpoints in context, and then I have a couple of ways that I can get in to search this database. I can either search in the search bar up here, I can do an advanced search over here, or in this case I can browse issues. Browse issues just gives me a whole lot of topics that I can look at and choose from. So if I'm looking for a controversial topic, I might just kind of explore this list a little bit. But for now, let's pretend that I'm just going to that I'm going to search using the search bar. And let's say my topic is animal rights. I simply type in animal rights. Oops, it's better if I spell it right. Okay, animal rights. And then there's a main article here. I can click to view the whole article. And when I do, of course, I get the full text. Now, what I like about Gale articles is that they're often broken down by subtopic. So this one is. It has different subtopics, and therefore it will help you to kind of scan the article a little more quickly. One thing to notice is that they have a key here, and they show us that this is a red triangle. That's an advanced level article. So it's high reading level, high content level. However, they do always have the option to listen to articles. So if you press this play button, it's going to play the article for you, some computer voice reading it aloud, and highlight the words as it reads it. So for those of you who learn better by listening, that's an option. Once you've decided that it's an article you want to use, you have a couple of options. First of all, the source citation in MLA format is right down here. If all you have to do is get one or two citations, it might just be worth copying and pasting to a Word document. On the other hand, if you are planning on using EasyBib and collecting a lot of citations, or if you're using APA or another type of format, the citation is very easy from a Gale article. All you have to do to cite your article is click on Citation Tools, and either MLA or APA, and then EasyBib. Now, because EasyBib is open already in the same browser as my database, it's going to export it straight there. So I press EasyBib, and as you can see, it opens up a new window of EasyBib, and my citation is in here. Now, some teachers do not want this long URL in there. In that case, you can edit and say, no, I want to leave out the URL. I don't want it in there, and the updated citation will not include the URL. Then I can close out this old, outdated EasyBib window, so I have just one active window. I go back to my article. I've already cited it. Now it's time to save it. Your instinct is going to be to click this save button right here, but unfortunately that's not how you save an article. Instead, you have to click on download. When you click on download, it gives you the option to save to Google Drive, HTML, or PDF. I always suggest PDF, and then I click download. A bar will come up across the bottom, gives me the opportunity to save, or this down arrow. If I click save, I don't know where it's going to put it. Not something that I'm going to be able to get to again. So instead I'm going to click the down arrow and go to save as. And when I save as, I could save to my H drive, I could save to a flash drive, I could save to SharePoint, whatever. I can rename it and then click the save button, and that way I can get back to it again. Of course, I can go back and I can look for additional articles and not just this one. So in opposing viewpoints, they have a lot of viewpoint articles. These are opinionated articles that are biased, but that are written by experts, which can be used to support your point. And sometimes the titles are really good at helping you know what the article is about, and maybe even helping you to narrow down your topic. Now notice they only list 3 for you here, but if you click on the word viewpoints, the other 55 will show up. So you now have 58 viewpoint articles on the topic that you can explore. And notice they all have this little key. So this one is an intermediate level article. And they always indicate the date, so you know how old the article is before you even click on it. In addition to viewpoint articles, they also give you statistics, which can be very helpful in proving a point, images, reference articles, 56 reference articles. These things generally came from high-level books, high-quality books, biographies, audio, that's like podcasts. Yes, you can listen to a podcast and count it as a source. Sometimes they have videos, magazine articles, news articles. Academic journals are the highest level of article that you can find. Generally a little longer, a little more complex, but if you're ready for those, these are great sources for academic research. Again, each time you just click on the word and you'll see all of the sources, not just the first 3. So again, you get into the article, click on the article. Once you determine that it's going to be of use to you because the subtopics apply to you, and you can look through them, then you go up to the top, Citation Tools, pick MLA or APA, EasyBib. It's going to open up that new window. I'm going to edit my citation if my teacher does not want the URL in there, and most teachers don't. Click No and update citation. My citation will be saved in there, and then I can exit out of my outdated EasyBib window. I can go back to my article and download it so I can save it for later. PDF, download. I'm waiting for that Save As bar to come along the bottom so I can save it. And